Mountain Rescue England and Wales is a direct descendant of the Joint Stretcher Committee, formed in 1936. The voluntary organisation has 49 teams in total, all sharing the same intention, being to save lives on the mountains. To learn more about the issue regarding mountain safety, I interviewed Chris Lloyd, the chairman of Ogwen Valley Mountain Rescue Organisation.
Hi, I'm Chris Lloyd. I'm chairman of Ogwen Valley Mountain Rescue Organisation. I joined the team as a full team member way back in 1977, and I've seen a tremendous amount of changes in that time. The team has got a lot busier, and the type of people we're rescuing, the type of incidents have changed considerably as well. The sustainability of mountain rescue run by volunteers is definitely of concern these days. There's a greatly increased amount of call-outs for all teams are struggling with the number of call-outs they're getting. We've called out to a number of different types of incidents throughout the year. 50% of them are probably for people who are not injured, which is always good, and sometimes for those people we can actually direct them off the mountain over the telephone and to bring them down safely without deploying people on the mountain, which is good. A lot of people, it's just they're out of their depth with experience, and so they jump for the 999 call rather than try and sort themselves out. We do deal with a number of casualties with injuries. Some of them are just lower leg injuries, which require stretchering off. Some of them are very serious and possibly life-threatening injuries, so we request helicopter assistance for that. And during the year, sadly, we deal with a number of fatalities. This year we've had 7 fatalities on the mountains which we've had to deal with. Well, I can remember my first call out many years ago in 1977. Unfortunately, it was a fatal incident for a young teenager who'd been out with a group of, with his father and a group of friends, and he'd slipped, and I think he'd probably broken his neck. Very thought-provoking to think that wrapped up on the stretcher there is a young person who's just starting out in life. And it does really lean on your mind quite a bit when it's your first call out and you wonder what you're volunteered for. We're getting increasing numbers of people coming out onto the hills who've obviously seen our wonderful mountains here on social media and possibly seen podcasts where people are going out and doing routes. So people are looking at this and thinking, oh well, I can do that. Unfortunately they can't. We need somehow to control the social media and the awareness of people. These mountains bite back. It's not just a walk in the park. We're not sitting here waiting to run out to rescue. We all have our lives as well as volunteers. So it's trying to get that message across. Are you suitably prepared? Have you checked the weather forecast? Have you checked the time? Know where you're going. Make sure you know the route. Good footwear. Have that spare waterproof clothing if you think you're going to need it. Have that spare warm clothing. Have that food and hot drink. Have that torch as well. Go out there, enjoy the day, make sure you're always within your capabilities and the rest of the group.